Hello friends, SentinalH here, and welcome back to our Civilization 6 Let's Play in the Civ of Ice and Fire Game of Thrones themed Westeros map. And I just don't think that my Robert Baratheon play is going to actually work. I'm pretty sure that that's actually a no-win situation because of the way that Civ 6 is balanced. But while I try and figure out a way to do it, which I haven't figured out yet, it was suggested by Dragon that I've tried everything with Daenerys except becoming Daenerys. So let's become Daenerys, found our city, and you know, be the lover of titles. Alright, so it looks like they want me to found my city right here, but I really don't want to found my city right here. I think that this spot here is a much better spot to settle. I want to turn on yield icons. And well, actually, let's think about this. So the way that yields work in this game is that your city will always provide 2 food and 1 production, no matter what tile you found it on. If you found it on a tile that offers less than that, then the city center is actually giving you bonus resources. If you settle it on a city that's getting more of it, then it doesn't do anything. So if I founded my city here, I would still only get the 3 food, 1 production. But if I founded it here, I could get 2 additional food. You know, which might be a decent idea. Besides, this is true start locations, so let's go ahead and settle it there. But you see, now this desert tile is actually providing 2 food. So we founded the city of Marine. We've got this big mountain range right here, which is cool. It's going to make it really hard for anyone to try and attack me. I'm going to try and go through this really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and grab a scout. And then we're going to research based on what's near us. So we have the incense, which means we need irrigation. And irrigation will get us both of our nearby luxuries. We're also going to want animal husbandry, but that doesn't come until later. And then we're going to need sailing to get these 2 resources, which one of them is a luxury, thankfully. So let's just go ahead and we gotta grab all of these anyway, so obviously the granary would be nice. Let's do let's see, we'll start with, it's not that big of a decision. Let's go like that. Next turn, let's try and blast through these turns as quickly as possible. Use our warrior to scout while we wait for our scout to come out so we can use our scout to scout. I don't want to expand into this desert as much as possible. I want to expand into grassy areas. But we're going to explore around this mountain range. Ooh, there's a very good location for a city. Holy cow. Could put it right at the end of this river and get all of these and still have access to fresh water, or you could found it over here and then use an aqueduct.
I am fond of pigs.
So far, some good looking locations. Alright, we're now researching pottery. There's an oasis over there. I am fond of pigs.
Reconnaissance.
I don't care. Get on the hill so we can get a further advantage. Oh, there's a lot of hills over here. Scouts. Let's come over in this direction. And then, because I mean, if I start building if I build a set, I mean, they want you to expand. You got to expand quick. You got to expand far. But I've never built a settler this soon. Let's try it. Let's go ahead and do it. It doesn't stop your cities from growing like it did in previous Civ games. I want to expand in this direction, definitely. Look at all this stuff. Some good stuff. I gotta see what's over here. And that's a lot of hills. If you could somehow make these desert tiles not crappy.
Enacting new.
That is best.
You could put mines on all of these. But making the desert tiles not crappy is a bit of a tall order, because I usually find that they are, regardless. We're going to go for craftsmanship. We're only going to go halfway. Then we're going to try and boost it by improving 3 tiles, but I don't even have a builder yet, so we'll see if that ends up happening. Haven't found any barbarians yet, so we'll throw in survey. And then I was watching this guy on YouTube, and he says that urban planning is actually a lot better than God King. I'd really like to get my Pantheon quickly, though. Are there tribal villages in this map? I don't actually know. Because that could be the only way to get my Pantheon quickly. I always go for God King. Let's go for urban planning and try it out, because apparently it's better. I've never used it. I've always used God King to get my Pantheon in 10 turns.
No man ever wetted.
Alright. Alright. I'm definitely going to settle my first city in this direction. As close to this one as possible. 1, 2, and 3. We'll probably... Ooh, barbarians. Oh no! Okay, I think we may have to change our tune here a little bit. We just got found by a barbarian scout. Now see, here's the thing. AI Daenerys gets to start with dragons. Player Daenerys does not. Oh no, I didn't want you to go that way. I wanted to try and see where the barbarian encampment was. Ah well. I'll need to start producing more warriors and stuff. Oh! Barbarian
Who deserves
warrior.
more credit?
Put our warrior right here. Oh, he's also on a hill. See, now I do need the plus to barbarian against barbarians thing. Darn it! The one time I don't take that one, I should have realized barbarians they're always around. Ooh, so we're going to grow to 4 and produce our settler, so we're not going to drop below 3. Nice. Now we need irrigation to get our luxury resource. And of course archery is going to be useful as well. Let's do that once our settler pops. Yep, they still came out on the back foot. But because we don't have that plus to combat strength against barbarians, we didn't come out crazy far ahead. There's that barbarian scout. Oh no, barbarian's horsemen. That's not a good thing. This is flatline. He can come over here and snipe my scout, no problem. But now I'm worried about my, let's build a warrior. About my settler. Let's see about purchasing. Well, I can purchase a slinger, but I can't purchase a warrior. Let's buy that slinger. We'll link these together. So at the very least, my settler won't be running around by himself. Yep, there comes the horseman to snipe my scout. Alright, it looks like our warrior here is winning. By virtue of having been in fortified mode, I believe. So I wanna settle my city over here. Let's turn on the settler lens. Obviously settling a city right next to this oasis would be the best thing to do. But for infinite city sprawl, which is basically the way that this game wants you to play, you want to put your cities as close together as possible. So I definitely want to settle it over here on this coast. Probably on this tile right here. Be able to get this, that. It'll connect to all these. 1, 2, 3. I'll still be able to found a city near this oasis. It'll just probably be on the other side. That's all desert. We'll see. A city right here would be able to eventually get the copper. And it's as close as I can get without putting it right on top of this luxury. Although if I did put it right on top of that luxury, I would get that luxury. But it would also destroy... well, no, I wouldn't gain any free production or anything from the city center. If I settle it on this tile, I'll gain an extra production. So we'll probably just do that. And we're basically going to have to hope that we don't get wrecked on our way over there by barbarians. Alright, so we can take out this dude. Okay, they're dead. Then I'll promote him to keep him alive. Get that full heal. I'm glad they rolled the full heal into the promotion. In Civ 5, of course, you had to choose one or the other. Alright, so we'll run this scout away while we try and get our settler in place. I've never expanded this quickly, but it doesn't seem to have any downsides. I'll have to adopt this sort of super rapid expansion strategy more often. Another barbarian scout. Holy cow. Oh, I've forgotten about switching off of craftsmanship. It's fine. We need our policy to pop so we can swap out the barbarian policy anyway. Got another warrior. This guy needs to come over here. So next turn we can settle the second city for Daenerys. Bring our warrior out. And then we gotta deal with these barbarians. But if I send my settlers north, I won't really have to worry. We're gonna grab a scout and we're gonna send him north. Just because of damage. They're perfectly, you know, balanced with each other, so they're just gonna deal the same amount of damage to each other. Which is fine. I'll promote him next turn, as long as a horseman doesn't run up through here and destroy him. Oh! Well, the horsemen are here. I get my Pantheon. Oh. Well, yeah, it's because I didn't put God King in. Does that mean Marine just passively gets one faith per turn? Because I didn't do God King. Well, that's interesting. So Daenerys gets passive. Now we have to pick one. We have to pick a good one. Production from marsh, oasis, and floodplains. We have 1, 2, 3 floodplains within our border, so that would give us 3 production, you know, eventually. If I end up settling another city along this river, there's another 3 floodplains, so I could get 3 production from that one. If I settle this city over here, it would get a production, so that's a possible 7 production total from that river alone, if I take that one. From what I understand, one of the best ones, City Patron Goddess, or districts and cities. That's interesting. It's a new one. From what I understand, the best one is one of the best ones is God of the Open Sky because of pastures. Oh wait, I thought the pastures one gave you protection. Whatever. Culture from pastures is apparently really good if you've got a lot of them. There tend to be a lot of pastures around. I really want something that gives me production, and I think that Lady of the Reeds and Marshes will work well for our starting location. You want pantheons to give you an instant, tangible benefit right at the beginning of the game, and because religions aren't that great, there's really no reason to generate additional faith from these. Daenerys is... I'm going to try and win a domination victory. You can also win a religious victory with Daenerys. She's... apparently that's one of the things that she's good at. Alright, we're going to found the city right here. See, we gained an extra production on this tile. So the only way to add additional stuff to a tile is to put a city on it. If you liked it, then you should have put a city on it. Anyway, we're going to keep our slinger in there. We're going to send our scout away. If the horseman comes to our city, we'll use the slinger to get him. But now, we've got all these bad guys sitting around us. Need to produce a warrior so I can stick him in front. Alright, next turn craftsman will pop and we'll be able to change to the no, I don't want you to leave the city, you're gonna get destroyed. So we'll send this warrior over here. Our warrior there, I think we'll just fortify him in place. Once we swap the other thing in, we'll be able to start really engaging these barbarians. Oh yeah, they're coming. Oh no, Barbarian Horse Archer. Wow, these are a lot of barbarians.
The man who has grit enough to... Skill without imagination is craftsmanship.
Come on. Okay, so we've got craftsmanship. We're going to need to research ancient and classical era heavy and light cav units. Could be very helpful. Of course, state workforce is great because of this conscription. I want to rush political philosophy. We've got some issues here. Mostly because of these stupid barbarians. Produce a warrior. In the meantime, though, I want my scout to remain in the city. We can't just leave the city with nothing. Holy cow, he's completely surrounded by horsemen. We'll get up onto the hill, at the very least. Take our scout out so we can actually do some scouting. And now, we have to try and kill all these horsemen. This is not fair. I didn't slop it in before I did that attack. Okay, combat strength versus barbarians. Good. That really boosted us up. I wish I'd done it before I attacked. We would have gotten a boost from both those guys. Yeah, see, look at that. That's really good. We're going to keep retreating this guy, though. We need to defend against these barbarians on our own turf. I'm going to do 2 turns on archery. And then we're going to try and get our slinger to kill a dude. To get the boost. Probably this horseman right here. We got to kill the archers. They're definitely a priority. Okay, that horse just ran off into the ocean. Probably would have been too much to change the animation based on where they are on the map, so they wouldn't do that. Well, cow! My warrior is completely surrounded. We're gonna attack this guy because we have the advantage, and we can basically kill it. In general, you don't want your warriors, you don't want to slam them into things face first. Combat strength versus melee range. So now these guys are just going to kill themselves if they throw themselves into my dude. Well, I can kill this guy in one hit. I want to stay on the hill. He's just there to make these do. Oh, darn it. Look at that. Almost kill him. So we almost got the boost to archery right there. It's fine. We'll get the boost to archery next turn. Just keep exploring. Even my scout can do a number on this dude here. Faster movement on hills or on woods and rainforests. There's a lot more hills in the game than there are woods and rainforests. The hills one is always better. Unless you happen to be Brazil and so you spawn in the middle of a massive rainforest. Because I think that's what the bias does for Brazil. Hopefully our warrior will survive. He's taking quite a few hits. Oh no! That's the dude I wanted my slinger to kill. Oh well, my slinger can probably kill this guy. That horse archer did nothing. I have the high ground. And my warrior still lives. I mean, he's gonna die now. He doesn't have a promotion to heal himself. My slinger can kill this guy. And that gives us the archery boost that we need to get it done.
May the forces of evil become... May the forces of evil...
Why does it say it twice? I don't want to lose my warrior. At the same time, I really need to kill this dude. He's just gonna get free hits on my warrior until he's dead. Oh, it's a risky proposition. This guy won't be able to attack me. This guy will. I won't be on the high ground anymore. So he'll get +3 for ideal terrain. We gotta take this archer out. Wow. The warrior took no damage from that, which is really nice. So next turn we'll get another warrior out. So my scout I'll send up this way. Definitely a good locations for another city up here. I might want to found one on this. Well, I can't found one on this hill, but we could go over here and found it there, or we could found it. You know, I want to found it on a coastline, if anything. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this. We can get our warrior into the city. We can actually keep him alive. Well, it says we can. No, we can't, because the slinger's in there. Maybe if we move him over here, he'll live. Anyway, I hope you guys don't mind that we've sort of moved away from Robert Baratheon at the moment. But I really wasn't seeing a way to win that. Whereas if we play as Daenerys, we can finally use those stupid dragons to our advantage, because she was not helping us properly, or really at all, honestly. I want to hold off on bronze working until I have some more cities. We definitely want the wheel, because heavy chariots are really good. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're going to sprawl. We're going to build as many cities as we possibly can. We're going to expand enormously. As soon as this warrior is done and we get these barbarians gone, I'm going to build more settlers. We're going to expand everywhere. We're going to sprawl ourselves out, which is apparently what you do in this game. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and comment the video if you did enjoy it. I'm Sentinel H. I'm signing out.